team's not going to benefit at all.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken just shy of 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
Heavy rush and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long.
5, 97. Hut, hut.
Try after the first down sack. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Montez Sweat. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Here we go,
I think this is the script they had in mind
22
for the
needle.
opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Slide smooth.
Trying to lay one up deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game, and I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. It may be a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Ready.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready, break.
Up a 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
in a big way and getting their
Check,
kind of
check.
nice lane to hit.
Change things up. Scrabble throw. Rolling to his right. Touchdown. Zach Gentry, 27 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. So the quarterback able to keep the play alive with his feet and then have the poise to make the touchdown pass.
But being able to keep his eyes downfield, because often when a quarterback starts to move around, they're moving around to run the football. Not in this case, moved around to keep the play alive, to find an open receiver, bingo.
Not much on this one. Takes it from the 21 and able to get this out to the 25.
On the set.
Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has
go now.
matchups that they like better than others.
Shot,
They
17.
have an advantage. Dial up some
Set, go.
and try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this down to around
Got it.
the 7-yard line.
43 rail. Trouble, 38.
First down.
Hut.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ready, ready.
Pass here now.
Spike, twice.
And 10.
10 cycle. Ready.
One caught by Tyreek Hill.
Down.
This to the 25.
Clock. 10.
Said and done.
Set.
And his throw here's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Check, huh?
Here's Tua. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The 40. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways channels on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercepted the and take it back for another score.
I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go.
First down,
Drill,
Miami
52.
as they get set to start the drive.
On the ball.
First time that they're coming
Ready.
This one really controlled 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now.
Ready.
It's not just been one person.
Spike,
It's
60.
been a group effort where the mistakes
Eagle
have
Blues.
happened. Can they put that aside,
6.
start
Mega.
over, and put together a nice drive?
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Now a second down and 6.
Go pink. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Black Ultra. Set.
To a hit, and the ball is out. It's going the other way. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go.
Complete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone.
Go.
How about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3
19
points?
Tiger. 19 Tiger. Roll, roll, roll. Ready.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that.
Come on,
one,
come on.
Charles.
Set.
No, that's
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves.
correctly that they would make the
Ready.
honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that for a win in the defense's column.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was
Hustle, hustle.
everywhere.
And it's caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins, an 11-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Don't give up the ball, man. Don't give up the ball. Right, give it right.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Dolphins
Striker,
at the line
3-3.
for the next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like
Ready?
because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I
Set, ready.
This is an important possession. I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer.
Drill green. Hut, hut.
If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for
Here we go.
anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do like
52 blaster. Smash, red.
You put a press on.
Hut, hut.
Maybe they can help them as they head towards that.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and
Blaster,
still haven't
stick.
scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up and see if maybe they can get a big play in a quick strike.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Set, hut.
Now they face
Fight,
a third
97.
and after back-to-back incompletions.
Blue striker. 22 needle. Ready.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but well, that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown, and just giving the football
Ready.
pretty careless here in the opening half.
79 Broncos.
Our parents taught us to share as youngsters.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes.
Let's go now.
To get back into this game.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19.
Second down throw now for Stroud. He finds his tight end Gentry. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Shotgun handoff to Patterson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also
Ready,
breaks
ready.
tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Back. Back go.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the game.
Here we go.
Second and goal.
Ready.
Gun here. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. Touchdown. Cordero Patterson from 4 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on the worked out pretty well.
It's like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through three. That was impressive.
Really short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go,
First
set.
down Miami as they get set to start
Screen
the
jack.
drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the
Red
first half,
cycle.
facing that big deficit.
Set.
If they can get something on here before intermission, they'll have at least a little
Let's go now.
momentum heading into the second half.
Claws red.
They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not
Huge
been there
yellow.
this afternoon.
Steel black. Hut.
Another try after the first down sack. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Ready.
Incomplete pass on that last
Trail,
play, and that
yellow.
means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go, man.
Slice blue. Ready.
He's going to try and go deep again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing
Down.
passing game is just struggle to complete
Black
anything.
shot.
No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the
White.
defense.
White. Set.
Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed.
Let's
to
go.
And I'm still not
Crack
even-
all 80.
I'm reaching.
You're searching.
Actually reaching.
Touchdown! Cornell Patterson. As time expires in the first half, as his guys continue to hold it on. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a short kick taking it up to 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay,
The
break.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense scored on 3 possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of
Get
like
up.
empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things?
Ready.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
Ready.
they're playing this
Warriors,
game now
70.
at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained
Seven
runs,
Pirates.
taking
Seven
their
Pirates.
time and making it work.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60. Hustle. Hustle.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when you
19! Drop 19!
He got away with it. It helped pop.
Fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he's got it inside the 10. And it's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 57 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about him is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it is 42-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it into the 18. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the line, ready for their next drive.
Shot 17. Zach Hunt.
They'll start with Jackson. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Ready, ready.
Following the pickup of 4, here's
43
second and
rail.
6.
Needle blue. Ready, ready.
Sets up to pass it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
On the double. Six. Mega.
Gotta keep his composure. Can't let him
Ten.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3
Let's
out.
go. Black Ultra. Drill green. Striker. Striker. Ready?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
On the set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Set. Temple. Set. Let's go.
Play action here with Stroud. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was
Come on.
tight
Come on.
there.
Set. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Oh, that's into double coverage. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect
Ready.
them. As for this defense,
Trouble. 38.
small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not
Hut. Hut.
They're just trying to make the play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready up.
Get off the
From
field.
Miami, this is 2nd and 10.
Let's get this thing started, baby.
Smash. Red. On the ball. On the ball. Hut. Hut.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win 50-50 balls. They have to go up with the defender and find a way to
Blaster.
start
Six.
coming down with him.
Incomplete pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to
Come
the
on,
secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
32.
Blue striker. Ready.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a guys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about strength. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a short kick taking it back to 16. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
On the ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Ready?
Right side going to be complete to Moss. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Ahead of the chains now, second and 2.
Hurt. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 18
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Let's go now.
Test 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The defense.
Here we go. Viking 18.
First down gain of 8.
Cowboy 80.
Down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Ready. 18, Pioneer.
It's Stroud. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn.
On the jump.
It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
Ready.
He can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz. He's going to win that battle just about every time.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want.
Bronco switch.
It again, or they can go play action and try to put it in.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're twice, but I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action.
Whoa,
throw
every
the
time
ball.
you come this way,
I
I'm
say
gonna give it
commit
to
to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Pearson's kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal party. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense had
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
last drive that backfired season. Really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Steve Smith, 79 yards. And the Packers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his him. Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Our home team 7, visitors 3.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The offense
70
now
Timberwolves.
ready for their next drive.
19 Lions.
Their drive last time, it stalled out on the force to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches are...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. That's one of those interceptions watching from up here that quarterback wide receiver just looked a little out of sync.
They did look a little out of sync, and yeah, they're going to examine that when they get to the sidelines, and they'll talk about it.
On the ball.
Really in his ear is his center, because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the proper position.
Ready.
He'll be the first guy back to pick you
Cougar
up,
19.
been knocked down, and that's the guy you watch.
Ready.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They haven't made
Ready.
much of this great starting field position.
Press roll, ladies.
It's 3rd and 6.
18 Rattler. 18.
Here's Stroud. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Ready. Set.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Stroud. And it's a Packers touchdown. Thaddeus Moss, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Two.
The offense offense back out.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
For this offense,
Go
Charles, you
Street.
think how crucial here to put something together.
Mustang
on this drive, 'cause
19.
remember last time out,
Ready.
interception on the very first play. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie.
Come on, come on.
Does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great
Hot
question
70,
because
hot
that's what
70.
they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines.
On the
He's
go.
going to check on his teammates, going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. An incomplete pass on first
18
down.
Cardinal,
It's
18
to
Cardinal.
2nd and 10.
Street, Street, 79 Broncos. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is caught. Touchdown, Packers. Steve Smith. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure that he fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And they'll accept that penalty. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.